Hello guys, it's Lunie again. This video will be very long because I'm gonna explain lots of details. After watching this video, I hope that you will not be overwhelmed because I just want to help you guys play the game better, not stressing you out. As too many people requested me to make a video about hitting avatar at high levels, actually I have been working on this for so long because high levels of avatar are not easy to play. Topping is just the first step, but timing is even harder. Don't worry, I will try my best to explain everything as much as I can. So let's see which cookies I use to attack high levels of avatar. I have Pommy, Sweeting, Oyster, Cherry Blossom, and Vampire with the treasure, scroll, rope, and watch. Despite having the rope, I don't use Rye because Rye doesn't survive well to attack high levels. If you use her for high levels, the first problem is this skill, Realization. Avatar will throw 2 fireballs to 2 nearest cookies and stun them. Even with Vampire and Sweeting who can dodge this skill, there are 66.7% chance that your Rye will get hit and stunned by the fireballs. So how come that Rye may get hit by the fireballs? It's because Vampire, Sweeting, and Rye have the same range of their regular attack. 3 of them will stand in the same line and close to the boss. The fireballs target 2 nearest cookies, and so the boss will hit 2 cookies randomly. So 66.7% chance that Rye will get this fireball and she's gone. She cannot dodge this skill like Vampire and Sweeting do. If she survives, I can do around 55 million or more. If she dies, my damage will drop down to around 45 million. Honestly, playing Rye at high levels is very random. I hate the randomness. If you play Rye on high levels, it's still fine, but you will have to get her as much DR as possible, or maybe you have to mix her toppings with almond to survive from the fireballs. For my account, from level 59 or more, Rye cannot survive with 5 almonds when she gets the fireballs. Okay, let's see the toppings of my comp. Pommy, 5 choco, CD above 24%. Sweeting, 5 choco, CD must be 24.7%. I will explain this later. Sweeting has the second highest attack speed. Oyster, 5 choco, CD 24.3% or more. Cherry Blossom, 5 raspberry, CD from 6.4 to 7.5%. Vampire, 5 raspberry, CD at least 9%. He has the highest attack speed, so add him attack speed as much as you can. The minimum attack speed for Vampire is 4%. From level 55 or more, your cookies might die when Avatar silences, so I recommend adding some damage resist on Oyster, Sweeting, Cherry Blossom, and Pommy as much as you can. So let's see how this comp is played.
그분을 위해 더 이상의 자비는 없습니다. 피크닉에 초대해줄게. 그분을 위해
목마르다고.
거 줄래? 반짝이는 거 줄래?
목마르다고.
피크닉에 초대해줄게. 더 이상의 자비는 없습니다. 그분을 위해 반짝이는 거 줄래?
목마르다고.
그분을 위해 피크닉에 초대해줄게.
목마르다고.
반짝이는 거 줄래? 그분을 위해
목마르다고.
없습니다. 피크닉에 초대해줄게. 반짝이는 거 줄래? 그분을 위해. 그분을 위해.
더 이상의 자비는
목마르다고.
At the beginning, auto should be on, and then you reserve pommy,
그분을 위해.
reserve cherry blossom. Cast oyster when pommy is standing at this line.
더 이상의 자비는 없습니다.
피크닉에
Right away, cherry blossom is casted bell to reserve pommy.
초대해줄게. 그분을 위해.
This is very important. Cast vampire and sweet drink when the fireballs at the same line with oyster soldiers. If you cannot cast both of them at the same time, prioritize vampire first and then sweet drink.
목마르다고.
반짝이는 거 줄래?
At this point, you can see like the cooldowns of sweet drink, pommy and vampire are very close to each other. So let sweet drink cast the bell too, and then you cast pommy and vampire manually.
반짝이는 거 그분을 위해.
목마르다고.
피크닉에 초대해줄게.
더 이상의 자비는 없습니다.
그분을 위해. 반짝이는 거 줄래?
목마르다고.
그분을 위해. 피크닉에
After you cast cherry blossom manually, reserve vampire, and then you turn off auto.
초대해줄게.
목마르다고.
When you see the fireballs are very close to vampire and sweet drink, cast sweet drink.
반짝이는 거 줄래?
Cast pommy and oyster when cooled off, and then you cast vampire right after oyster.
그분을
더
위해.
이상의 자비는
목마르다고.
없습니다.
At this point, vampire should stand behind the fourth stone so he can hit 3 stones with his regular attack. So you just cast cherry blossom, sweet drink, and pommy manually.
반짝이는 거 줄래? 그분을 위해.
Please do not cast vampire at this point. From here, you cast accordingly: pommy, oyster, cherry blossom, sweet drink, and vamp. Alright, so I will explain more about the frequent mistakes when playing this comp. The first mistake that I want to talk about is that you cannot clear all stones fast enough for the second time, and then your cookies die.
피크닉에 초대해줄게. 반짝이는 거 줄래? 그분을 위해.
계산이 안 맞는군요.
As I mentioned before, sweet drink must have 24.7% of CD. Sweet drink with CD 24.6% or lower will not clear the stone fast enough. In this case, sweet drink has CD 24.6%. That's why she cannot clear the stone fast. Secondly, your vampire gets silenced at the beginning.
더 이상의 자비는
피크닉에
없습니다.
초대해줄게. 그분을 위해.
목마르다고.
줄래?
You have to check if your vampire is silenced like this. If he gets it, congratulations, you have just messed up your hit. It's actually because you cast vampire too early.
그분을 위해.
You must cast vampire when the fireballs are at the same line with oysters soldiers. If you cast vampire too early like this, your vampire will get silenced, and you will not be able to cast vampire before the second silence. Next, your vampire cannot cast before he gets silenced for the second time.
그분을 위해 피크닉에 초대해줄게.
목마르다고.
그분을 위해
If this happens, firstly check your toppings again for vampire. Does he get enough CD and attack speed? Make sure that he has CD at least 9% and attack speed 4%. If your toppings already meet the requirement, check how you cast vampire at the beginning.
그분을 위해
In this case, you can see like I accidentally casted Sweet Ink before Vampire, so Vampire was casted late a little bit. As I casted Vampire late, he couldn't cast before the second silence.
목마르다고. 목마르다고. 더 이상의 자비는 없습니다. 그분을 위해 반짝이는 거죠. 목마르다고. 그분을 위해
So you have to make sure that you prioritize Vampire first and then Sweet Ink.
목마르다고.
And finally, your vampire doesn't stand behind the fourth stone at 0016 seconds.
목마르다고.
반짝이는 거죠. 그분을 위해
더 이상의 자비는
목마르다고.
없습니다.
As you can see, my vampire is standing behind the second stone. That's because I casted vampire kind of slow. Or another case, your vampire is standing with other cookies, not standing in between any stones.
더 이상의 자비는 없습니다.
So you can see my vampire standing with other cookies is because I cast him too early. So make sure that you cast him right the way you cast oyster. Not too slow and not too early.
피크닉에 초대해줄게.
So that's everything I want to explain to you guys. If you have any questions, feel free to DM me via Discord, LunieAnami pound 6666. Hopefully the video is helpful. See you guys next time. Have a good day and bye bye.